Okay, you won't believe this. I get into a matatu on my way to work, and guess who's driving? My ex! The same guy who dumped me over a text. I'm sitting there, trying to stay cool. But then he starts driving like he's in a damn street race, overtaking, swerving like he's trying to make me freak out. But then this badass shosho in the front shouts, "Hey, driver! Unataka kutua ama?" Everyone goes quiet. And just when I think it can't get crazier, a cop pulls us over, and my ex gets totally roasted right there. The best part? Watching him squirm under the cop's glare while I just sat back and enjoyed the show. So my ex was the stingiest guy ever. Like, he'd literally count every coin before buying anything. We broke up and I thought, thank God that's over. Fast forward to a church fundraiser, and who pledges the highest amount? My cheap ex. I'm thinking, is he serious? The day of the event, he shows up with this huge bag of coins he's been hoarding for years. We spent ages counting them, but sure enough, he covered it. The whole time I'm just laughing inside. He couldn't even buy me a proper meal, but here he is, showing off at church. I guess he finally learned how to spend. Too bad it's too late. I worked with my ex, and let me tell you, he was the king of freeloaders. He'd show up for tea every day, never bringing a damn thing. After we broke up, someone decided enough was enough. They swapped the sugar with salt. The next morning, I'm just sitting there watching as he makes his tea, takes a sip, and nearly spits it out all over the place. The look on his face, priceless. The best part? The next day, he brings in a kilo of sugar, all apologetic. That's what you get for freeloading, buddy. Karma's a bitch, isn't it? My ex was always a stubborn guy, doing everything his way. We broke up, and he decided to start selling mandazi, but instead of a stall, he went door to door at 5 a.m. Everyone thought he was nuts, but soon people couldn't get enough of his mandazi. He opened a shop, and now he's making bank. Part of me is like, good for him. But another part? Yeah, I'm just glad I'm not the one dealing with his crazy ideas anymore. Sometimes being stubborn works out. Just wish it had worked out when we were together. So I made the mistake of going to my ex's wedding. Don't ask me why. They had this big fancy dance planned, but right as they start, boom, total blackout. Everyone's panicking, and I'm just trying not to laugh. But then one of the groomsmen pulls out his phone and starts playing the music on this tiny speaker. My ex and his bride start dancing in the dark with just phone lights around them. It's kind of romantic, but also hilarious. I was just glad I was watching from the sidelines. Sometimes the universe has a way of reminding you why you're better off single.